I'm doing is just fan casting this huge points back there, and it comes way out. And we're just trying to get closer to the drop. We just saw some fish school out here, so we're going to give it a couple of extra pads. It's pretty simple. You just got to make a million casts, and this big smallmouth will come and show you where they are. It's a great practice technique because you don't have to be super precise. Drop shotting, tubes, things like that, even Carolina rig, you got to be very specific. Here, they bite it, they don't, but at least even if they don't bite it, sometimes they'll just follow it in, you GPS it, and then you can come back and work it over maybe with a finesse or a jerk bait or something like that. It's a good technique. You got to have a spinnerbait on. These big gaudy colors, they seem weird, they seem ill-placed, but they're not. And the nice thing is because they're nice and heavy, you can cast it really far, and when the water gets rough, it's pretty nice now, but when it gets rough, it's very hard to put it right perfectly where it needs to go. And the big bait, it doesn't have to be perfectly perfect. It can just be, if it's close enough and they're hungry, they'll whack it, and it's as simple as that. So you have to have a big spinnerbait with you at all times. It just covers so much water. You can cover so much water, and you can just search. And it, you know what? It's not just a search technique, and then you have to use finesse. You can just catch a lot of big fish with it. Probably the 3 biggest smallmouth I've ever caught in my entire life. 2 in the 7s and 1 in the high 6, all on spinnerbait. Even last year, one of my biggest ones, probably in the mid 6, 6'6", 6'7", something like that. Spinnerbait. I've lost one, probably the biggest one, probably closer to 8. It was gigantic, all on the spinnerbait. And I was just covering water, and wham, just hit the right spot. So now we're in 8 feet of water, and we're still waiting for this point to drop. Somewhere out here, there's a big smallmouth, and we're going to try to catch it. Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a nice one. The best spinnerbait rods are at least 7 feet long, and they got a light action tip, but still plenty of backbone. The reel has to be high speed, and I match it with mono or fluorocarbon for the best results. Remember, you need lots of power, but a little bit of give.